Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Got some people on board that I need to talk with. See, this is the person I was talking about. Good afternoon. I hope everybody have a good evening. I know everybody watching a live. Everybody else is on live. Hey, Hamlet. Good afternoon, Hamlet. How you feeling? And I'm liking your bike. I love that motorcycle bike. I gotta get me some H2O. I've been dehydrated. So, as you know, hey, Live for Live 14. What's going on? How's everybody this evening? I hope you all having good. There's no telling who. I didn't put the name on there, so there's no telling who may be coming on my live on Hamlet. So it's no telling who's going to come on my live tonight. I'm very excited who's going to come on and who's not. It's okay. But, hey, Liv. Let me tell you about what happened yesterday. As you all know, I met with Kenyon Glover. And, and in the processing of making, I was also networking, which I wasn't even expect to do, but because I wanted to support my friend, and it was like, oh, what do you do? And one girl recognized me, and then my friend, I wasn't even sure my friend was, he didn't even know he was going to be there. Well, actually, he didn't know I was going to be there, but I've been knowing him for like, close to 20, 30 some years. Because he's my cousin's friend, so. But anyway, getting back, I wasn't know he was going to be there, but it turned out to be an awesome day yesterday. So, I mean, I really enjoyed myself. And I hate that I couldn't stay there long because I really want to stay there a bit longer. So him and I can actually have our coffee date, which I still owe him, but it's okay because we talked and everything. And I got my autograph book signed by him, even though it is his written a book, but still it was like an autograph signing and everything. But I still wanted to go on that date, just to kick it with him. Hey, Alma, how you doing, Miss Alma? As you know, I am wearing David Ford. But make a long story short, I wasn't to be expected to talk about my podcast. I wasn't expected to be in networking because it was all about him and not about me. And I guess everybody say, you never know. Hi, Iceberg. Ika. How are you? I'm fine. And let me see who this is. And so, like I said, I wasn't expected be like that, but it did, and I am really enjoy myself. Hi, how are you?
Hello,
Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Oh, so you know Moonlight Africa?
Yeah. I'm a Sierra Leonean, but I'm in Algeria right now.
That's good. What are you doing? How's your day been?
Well, thank God for life. I've been hustling, basic, even though it's hard, but we try.
Um, well, that's good. That is awesome. Let me ask you this: how's you all? Are you all getting any good water out there in Nigeria?
Well, like we don't have a permanent job. We just for the day when you go, you have a job to get 2,000, 3,000. That's the way we work. We don't have a permanent job.
Oh, okay, that's good. And y'all water is good, and everything else is good out there.
Yeah, we got place to stay. Like when you work, you can get food, clothes. You can take care of yourself.
That's good. How's the weather? Is it hot or is it cold out there?
Well, for now, the weather is hot, but like next month, we've been observing cold. This place is very cold.
Cause that's when y'all winter come, right?
What?
That's when winter comes for you all. Cause I know our winter is hot for you all and cold for us.
Yeah, for
And
now,
then y'all winter is like hot.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, when the cold time comes, it's very cold. It take a week. We don't take bath like regularly because the place is too cold. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
the weather
okay.
is cold.
But
Like
that's good.
in Sierra Leone, we only have the dry season and the raining season. That's what we observe. But here the place is too cold. But we are coping. We just have to cope.
Yes. I would love to come make it, to visit out there one of these years because I know it costs a lot to get out there to the Nigeria because I
No,
did some soul
Algeria,
searching.
Algeria, not Nigeria, Algeria.
Algeria.
Yeah,
It's right next door to Nigeria. So
Nigeria,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Algeria,
And
Tunisia, Mali, Nigeria, they're all just like something like circle. Sierra Leone, Guinea.
mhm,
Yeah, because I come from Sierra Leone, travel to Guinea.
mhm.
From Guinea, go to Mali. Mali, I come to Algeria.
Okay.
Yeah, because I use the
Okay. Well, I'm glad you.
I use the normal road.
Alrighty. Mhm. Yes, and I'm glad that you dropped by and stopped by in on my life, and I hope hope you be able to watch my podcast as it's going. So I wanted to say salute to Algeria, salute to Nigeria. You
Yeah,
know, you all like brothers and sisters to me,
yeah,
so we
yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
salute you guys.
yeah. You're welcome.
Alrighty then. Well, yes, and then you have a great day, sir.
Yeah, you too. And what's your name and where do you stay?
I don't give all that information up, but
Oh,
I am in America.
okay. Okay, nice.
Alrighty then.
Uh,
Okay.
so how was your day today?
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
But alrighty then. Well, it was nice speaking with you. And I'll see you in a bit, okay?
Okay. No,
I got somebody else that want to come in. Alrighty then, love.
well, I'm online.
You have, yeah. Just press the S button.
Okay, no problem.
Cause
So,
I can.
like, I can DM you or
Good
what?
night. Just we'll talk about it later. Just DM me.
Okay, no problem. Thanks.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, sister. Hey, treating me sweet. How you guys are doing this evening? But yes, I had so much fun yesterday, and I was there to support my friend. And unfortunately, when I tried to support him, well, I wasn't trying. I was supporting him, and next thing I know, people were coming up to me and asking me about my podcast, and I'm like, oh wow, they asked me first. They asked me what did I do, and I tell them, of course, I'm a podcaster, a bright coming singer from Chicago, and poetry writer. Of course, I gave them my bio, a little bit of it. So, make a long story short, and my friend asked me. He said, "I see you do a lot of podcasts." And I say, yeah, networking is always something. But it's all good because I have fun with them and everything. So that was how yesterday go. Besides the fact that, I wasn't able to see my dad's grave for, what I wanted to say, for Father's Day, I wasn't able to see his grave. But it's okay because I'm going to see it next weekend or weekend before this year is out, before the summer hit, before the winter hits, I will be able to see my dad's grave for the very first time because I ain't seen it almost. Actually, I never seen him till the time they buried him, and I was too little to even remember how it looked then. But hey, Special Bill, hey, Treaty Get Sweet. Um, it was crazy though. You know, it was like one of those crazy days because the weather was kind of awkward yesterday. It was warm and then it rained, like literally it rained. It was like, I want to say it was like 85 degrees and then it turned down to 75 and then it started pouring down raining. It was very interesting yesterday. The sky was even blue. It was like, you could tell like how the rain is going to start, but it's okay. I got to drink more water, y'all. My doctor told me I got to drink more water. So that's what I've been doing, drinking a whole lot of water. But other than that, what is going on with everybody tonight? I'm waiting on some people to come on through because hopefully I can be able to talk to them. And they DM me already. I'm just waiting on them. Mm-hmm. But tell me how y'all day was. It's enough about me. Enough about me. Tell me how y'all day was. I want to hear it. I want to hear some good stories. I don't want to hear no bad stories. I get bad stories every day from Chicago. But tell me, what is y'all plan for the summer? Are y'all going to Vegas? I mean, since we all open back up, what is everybody's plan? I would love to hear. I want to hear. I'm like a big old baby. I want to hear. Uh-uh. Yes, the reason why I'm squinting is because my eye. It's been crap. My eye's been a little bit agitated, and I'm trying not to rub it. So I feel like something bit me on my arm. It probably did when some mosquitoes had bit me on my arm. But yes, but other than that, like I said, my day has been going great. Oh, this one I wanted to talk about. Here lately, I've been hearing broken bad relationships. You gonna take me with you because I need to get into the gym too, um, I'm I don't know. Is it me or is just everybody else been talking about bad breakups, men that cheating and the women are cheating? I mean, is it just only me or I'm not the only one that is hearing that? Because I want to hear some of y'all comments about that. Like men be cheating, women be cheating. I've been hearing about that here lately. Like to me, it's most of the men that are cheaters. We just go behind for what the men are doing. People got mad at me. I think it was last night when I was on somebody's live and I was speaking about the true facts of the reality and what's not reality because these guys want to go out here and look at Big Booty Judy and Barbie girl, Barbie girls looking for their Kens and Kens already been taken. So, I mean, to me, to be honest, there shouldn't be no man be asking about a woman's cheating because everybody cheats. All the bad ones are cheaters. All the good ones are not. Always remember that. All the bad ones are cheaters. All the good ones are not. I think my cat scratched my arm. That's why my arm is itching. What's up? You want to get this clout today? Speak to the world. You're not gonna speak to the world. You're not gonna say hi. You're not gonna speak. Hmm. No. You just want to look, huh? You want to see what I'm looking at, huh? I'm looking at my TV. Hey, Minnesota girl. How are you? My dog, you see him? He's trying to see what I'm looking at and see who I'm talking with. He's so nosy like that. You see how his ears reaching up because he know I'm talking about him. What's up? How you doing? No, just want to just see, huh? Yeah, it is. And you know why? Because us people don't realize is that when you have true love in your life and actually true love and that or that special someone that is in your life, you don't need to be cheating on that person. Swear you I'm kid you not. Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow, if you all could tune in early in the morning, around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, sit down. Sit around 9 to 10 o'clock. It's my daughter's graduation. She's graduating out of 8th grade. Hey, Brooke. So she's graduating out of the 8th grade tomorrow. I will be posting it on live. I may have to turn off the comments because I don't want to interfere in her graduation, even though it probably won't by the time I get done. But I may leave I may leave the comments on. Depends on how bad it is, and hopefully nobody don't call me on my daughter's graduation. But tomorrow I'm maybe in and out of the Michael Carrier morning show. So because I have to take her to school at 8:30. Hi, King and Paramount. So once I get done with her, if you ever want to come in, King, I'm here for you. I am right here, King. So if you so tomorrow I may be on there for maybe a little bit short because I have to take my daughter to school tomorrow so she can be there. I know, and that's the bad thing about it because she ain't gonna be able to see all the colors because she's gonna be walking across the stage and everything. And so hopefully, um, I could be. I'm doing
Sweetheart,
this because hi, how are
finally you
you?
picked me
I
up to
mean,
your interview.
I know. I'm waiting on my interview to come now. but I'm giving everybody some timing to talk with me before he gets here because he's supposed to be here at 8 o'clock,
Oh,
and it's just a quarter of, so I'm just giving him some timing. Um, Tomorrow I won't be able to go to the Michael Collier morning show like I normally be because it's my daughter's graduation tomorrow. She's graduating out of 8th grade. So what I'm going to do is I will be on the Michael Collier for maybe about 15 minutes, and then I'm going straight to my live because I will be taping her graduation. So I'm not going to be able to put nobody on or add anybody on
okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's only like tomorrow morning. Now tomorrow evening, do have a comedy coming on to my podcast by the name of Antoine
Got that
Scott. If
my
you all know who Antoine, yeah,
I was
whoever don't
I
know,
was about to say, congratulations on your daughter.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
How old she is now? 18, right?
No, my daughter is 14. She's going to grammar school.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's love to see your face. It's love to see your face.
Yes, love. Yes, same
Love
here.
you.
And I'm glad that love you
Hope
too. And I'm glad that you,
hope you have a
huh?
lovely day.
Oh, yes, I
Bye
will. Yes,
bye.
I will. I'm ready. Bye bye. So, thank you. So, tomorrow, hey, Levant Rogers, what is going down with your hey, Bernie? Hey, big bro, how are you? I'm so glad you are able to come. Okay, I'm inviting you. So, I don't know if you're going to come and show up, but yes, I just asked. Huh?
Hello.
Hey, how are
I'm
you?
good.
How's everything? Congratulations on your new album.
I'm good. Yeah.
Hey, Dre Day. I'm gonna bring two people on. How's everything? Hey, Herschel. Well, hello there. Hi, guys. Dre, this is
Hey, how's it going?
yes. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm doing my daughter's broadcasting live for her grade 8th grade graduation and everything. So
Oh,
tomorrow
congratulations.
I'm very excited. I'm trying not to cry on there, but anyway, but how are you doing today, sir?
I'm very well. Thank you.
That's good. And now, when is your album coming out?
My album?
Yes,
Uh,
I heard you got an album coming out soon.
oh yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, and that is it going to be on iTunes or is it going to be on is it iTunes or how can we find your music?
Yeah, it's on iTunes. All you gotta do is like search it up.
Okay, cool. I will be looking forward to hear you. I heard the demo when you was on your live, and I'm like, awesome. I'm loving it. I can't wait to hear the full album
Mm.
and everything. So I wanted to say congratulations, young man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep striving. Keep going, and don't let nobody take your joy away from you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you keep doing what you need to do. So what town? Tell everybody what part of town you in.
I'm in town. Yeah, hold up. I'm in a town like called like Duncanville. It's like where I live.
Hmm. Is that in Texas or where?
Yeah, it's in Texas. That's where I live.
Okay. Now, what can you tell? I don't have my paperwork, so you got to excuse me because I did say I want you on my podcast. So ask me this: when you had did your album, what year did you start your very first album?
I started in 2003. Yeah, 2003.
2000. So you were like 19, 17?
I was like, yeah, I was 17 when I first started.
And and I'm like I said, I am so proud of you because you still keeping going, you still keeping moving. Are you working with any artists right now with your sorry. Are you doing any featurings or is someone any featurings on your album?
Yeah, I'm working like with like an artist called Drake. Yeah, I'm working with Drake.
Really? What is that like working with Mr. Drake?
Oh, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Now he's on your new album, or I know he's featuring in your other album. So is he in your new album as well?
Yeah.
Wow. I wanted to say it is a pleasure to meet you. And what can you tell the youngers, like these new younger artists that wants to do their own music? What can you tell them, and how can you demonstrate them to their music? And what is your best advice for them?
All you gotta do, guys, is follow your dream or like follow your bliss, whatever that means. I don't know what bliss means, but
This means you got to follow your dream and follow your guideline.
yeah.
That's what it means. You got to follow your guideline. If you don't follow your guideline, you will fall. So always remember, follow your guideline. Listen to God's ear, because God's always going to be in your ear all the time. Stay prayed up.
Mhm.
Don't let the devil take your joy away, because he can. You know, pay attention to your surroundings. I'm giving you an advice of what someone told me when you're in this industry. Always pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the people you're around.
Mhm.
And like I said before, you don't want nobody in your circle that is bad energy. Because once they have that bad energy,
Mhm.
you know, you don't want that to reflect on you. Let them do their bad energy to somewhere else and not towards you, because you're so young. How old are you now? About 25, 26?
Yeah.
So still young, you're still young, still handsome, you know.
Mhm.
As a mom, I'm a mother. My son, he's 23, and I tell him all the time, know who your people are at all times. Especially be careful in your surroundings of your circle.
Mhm.
Now, everybody gonna be your friend,
Yeah.
but you're gonna have somebody gonna either be jealous of you, support you, or talk about you. So what you want to do is have people in your right circle that is going to support you, and not the ones that are going to talk about you, or especially the ones with the hating, because there's so much hating going on, especially in the music area. Keep your mind frame together, sir.
Mhm.
Keep your mind frame together, because as one thing I do know, people out here to be hate, and I don't want nobody to hate on you because you're a less young man, respectable young man. You know,
Mhm.
I'm loving your music. My daughter, she even told, she said, "Mom, you got him." I said, "Yes." So, Coach Patty, I'll be with you in a second. I'm just giving you that advice. You know, as a mother of the industry, I'm giving you that advice. Like, be aware. Keep working with Drake. You in good hands with Drake.
Mhm.
You know, if you're gonna, are you and Drake and Kanye, are you all coming together as a group, or I mean not as a group, but as in your features as well, or you just have just Drake only?
I just have Drake.
That's good. That is what's up. Keep going, keep striving, and positive mind, positive energy.
Yeah.
Always take that. If you don't get any other advice from me, positive mind, positive energy, because you can go a long way from that.
Yeah.
It takes you a whole lot longer,
Mhm.
further than where you at right now. It's gonna take you like expansion. Now, you're gonna do any movies right now? Are you planning on doing any movies?
I don't think so. Not yet. I will though soon.
And what about the are you doing any featurings with like soundtrack movies or anything?
Mm,
Because I know Drake got a plenty of pull for you.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, you have a good evening, sir.
Okay.
And thank you for coming in. Always come in, drop in if you want to. You know, you always welcome on my podcast. Always.
Okay.
All righty then. Salute to you.
Okay.
All righty then. Bye bye. Press the X button. Hey, Coach Patty, how are you? I'm about to bring you on, Coach. Did you leave? I'm trying to join you, Coach. Let me see if I can type your name. There we go. Okay, now this young man is coming all the way from Louisiana. Hello, Coach Salute King. How
No,
are you?
nothing,
That's,
chilling. Just get home.
oh, life has been so beautiful yesterday. I wish you was out here yesterday because me and you probably would have gotten a whole lot of things done.
Oh man, you gotta I'm gonna take me a trip to Chicago, man. See what's up.
I'm trying to tell you. Man, yesterday I went to go I support a friend of mine. And when I supported him, people asked me, they was like, what did you do? You know, what is it that you do? And I told them, you know, gave them a little short bio of mine, not knowing that they were gonna come to me and ask me about my podcast. Few people knew who I was. A few people knew who I was.
Popping.
You know how you trying to do something on a slide and you're like, okay, you know, maybe they ain't gonna recognize me. I said I can't get rid of it. I cannot do no identity looking like, you know.
Oh,
But it was all good and gravy. How was your weekend? Happy belated Father's Day to
it was
you.
wonderful. Had a good
I know you had an exciting weekend. I know you did. Like I said, I wanted to go over some reviews with you. You know, we went over I don't have all my notes with me. I'm so trying to get everything cut up. I just came from the doctor's office. I'm okay. Lord forbid me. But when you in a rush like this, it's like you want to get everything together. But this is what I wanted to ask you last Friday. How long did it took you to gather those children up to do what you do? How long did it
You
take?
wanna be honest with you?
I would love to hear it. I got to hear it.
Prepare yourself now. It took me 2 days.
Shut the front door.
2
Really?
days.
To get all those children.
By the end of the week, some of the mind you, some of the kids I coach already at a high school. And some kids,
right.
They run track from different high schools, but one of the kids, like I tell you, I've been mentoring him since he was 4 years old. And another kid that run track with him, like, hey man, what that is you be wearing? What shirts you be wearing? And he was like, oh, this men are excellent, man. Was you trying to, like, yeah, man, you order that. One thing led to another. Talked to his daddy, talked to his mama. We sat down, boom, got that kid. Next thing you know, they go to the track meet. Another kid saw them. Hey man, what that is y'all got on? Led to another. Talked to the grandparents, talked to the mama, sat down.
Now you went to these parents' houses and grandparents' houses to talk with them, or you had them all meeting outside, or had it like a big open facility for them, or I mean, how's that going?
Now, when I was talking to the kid, I met the mom and the dad. I was out there supporting another kid at a track meet. And they just walked on like, I know this ain't the right time, but we love what you're doing. And they pulled me aside like, hey man, we love what you're doing. Please, can you mentor our son? we see all the good kids you have. They know some of the kids. I'm like, sure, just gave my number, and we contact after that. And it's
Right.
just been success ever since I've been doing it. Like, it's been a blessing. Like, from I don't know. I mean, like I was telling you, the car accident, the asthma in the hospital with COVID. It's like, I'm like, dang, man, this man here, he didn't take me to heaven yet. So what else he need to do? So
Let me tell you something. God ain't finished with you yet, because your work is still need to be done on this earth. I mean, I tell anybody that, when they said, I want to, question God. We're not supposed to question God, but I'm always going to say this here. When God take you through something, that means God is still working on what you have. God has still got plans for you. God also have the mind frame of say, you know what? I'm going to let you see still for a moment. I'm going to let you see the light, because what I have for you in storage is nothing what you have planned for. Always remember.
right, amen.
Always remember that. Because, like I said, life, me and you, we talked half of what I told you, because we didn't get a chance to talk as much as we should.
Right.
But what I've been through, it could have been many a day, many a night that I had to say thank you, Lord, for letting me be here and be on this earth, because I could have had lost my life and back here in 2013. I was 34 years old, fighting for my
Right.
life. I didn't know what was going on. My body swelled up so bad, and the doctor told my mother if she waited within less than 24 hours, I would have been dead.
Wow, that's a blessing.
Yes. And they didn't. My mom she took me to two different hospitals. I went to Mercy, and I went to Chicago University. Chicago and Mercy gave me some water pills. Chicago University made me stay there almost 12 hours and never been seen.
Wow, that's crazy.
Never been seen. So I tell a lot of people, I'm not going to the Chicago University, and I'm damn sure ain't going to Mercy. I'm going to take my butt to the county hospital, because that's who saved my life. Cook County Hospital was like, no, this is going on with you. We're going to have to give you 8 ounces of blood, 8 pints of blood. First blood they had was from Chicago University. They had the wrong type of blood that I had. So they had to call around. My mother when they say my mother was a praying mother, I told my mother, I said, well, give me your blood then. She said, I can't use my blood. I said, how will you know? And they was like, no, it doesn't work that way. We have to give you 8 pounds of blood. Your mom is not going to be able to give us all the blood, because you and your mom blood is not the same type.
Right.
So happy my mom doctor was the one who doctorized me that night. And she said, no, you and your mom had 2 different types of blood. And I said, well, how are you know? She said, because I'm your mom's doctor. So, make a long story short, God has the plan for me. And maybe this is his plan right now. And maybe he's still working with me. You know what I'm saying? But me to tell you this, God has a plan. And he ain't done. He's not done. He ain't done till he say he's done. But my theory is, I'm glad that you're still doing with these children. Keep up the good work. I mean, I'll be glad when you do come to Chicago. We're going to get out. I'm trying to get everybody out here. I'm trying to get everybody out here. I called Michael Collier last night to see if he can come on to my podcast. Of course, I'm going to mention you. Of course, I am. To see what can we do to team up. I haven't talked to my daughter's coach, but I will do it tomorrow. because we all taking my daughter to dinner after, lunch after graduation. So I will be talking with him. That's only if he come. If he doesn't come, then I
Right.
understand.
I
You
just got off the
know,
phone with my call me he always call me cracking jokes. Talk about some cause I think I was saying when the first time you met me, he thought I was gonna rob somebody or something. I don't know why he thought that. But when I got on the phone with just now, he was like, why you calling me? You ain't in jail robbing somebody. You robbed somebody, huh? I'm like, no, man. Oh, this how you doing? Oh, all right. What's up, nephew? I'm like, man, this man, you're crazy. He crazy. I love it though. I love it.
yeah. Uncle Mike is very special. He's a very special young man. You know, so much talent. So much talent. You know, he taught me how to even become a outspoken person. You know, I used to be closed in, but now I'm open up to talk whatever is on my mind. He was like, just open it up, just talk. I'm like, okay. So now I'm talking, his comedy class helped me so much. So shout out to Michael Kyer.
Oh,
But let's get,
Mike.
yeah. Let's get down to the
Let's
nitty
get it.
gritty though. Now you said it takes 2 days for you to get those children. And how many children did you have within those 2 days?
15.
And then within that week, how many you had before? Afterwards.
20 or 22, 25. Something.
And now how many children do you have now altogether?
38.
38? Oh, you almost got yourself a class. Oh.
Yeah. I got a dream
Wow.
team.
Well, now are you planning on doing a movie documentary with
Yes,
this?
I am. I have to go meet the mayor of New Orleans. I go meet her Wednesday for 10 o'clock. And we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna hook up with some directors. They're gonna do a documentary of me, of my life, everything I've been through in New Orleans, how I become to this point where I decide I will mentor kids. And also they're gonna do a book on me. So I'm gonna have a book. Yeah, I'm gonna have a book. I know it's crazy. I still be crying and be like, what? I'm gonna have a what? Like I'm gonna have a book about myself? Like I'll be like, whoa. So 35 kids.
Child, many kids.
So I'm gonna do a book and I'm gonna do a documentary. We're gonna go through different scenes in New Orleans, different like the French Quarters where I was born and raised, in the Ninth Ward, where a lot of my friends at, stuff like that. And we're just gonna go around the city and they're gonna record me while I'm talking and we're gonna have a little documentary. I think he said an hour and a half, I think, or 90 minutes. It was something like that. So
So it's like a documentary or is it actually movie? Because some documentaries are documentaries, and then you get some that are movies.
I told him documentary. I ain't ready for the movie scene yet. Like I gotta
Why
I gotta
not?
practice first. I need a coach. I can't go out there. You know what I'm saying? I need a coach. I need an acting coach.
Well, you can also have somebody. I want to do a documentary on your story, so also, bro. That's Mojo 2000. Salute. See,
there we go. Hey, all thing you gotta do, DM me right now. Whatever. DM me right now, and we're gonna talk after I get off podcast with my sister Bonnie, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Just I gotta stay on my podcast with my queen, with my sis first. I can't get off. So just DM me. DM me.
yeah,
We go, man. I get to catch a plane. It's whatever. Anything to get these kids an outreach and the outskirts of life, and to tell them they could do anything they want to be, and to keep they levels up high and not down here. Man, it's whatever. So if you want to do it, we could sit down, we could talk, whatever. Get my team together. We could sit down, chop it up. We over some dinner, food, whatever, and we could talk about it.
yeah.
I'm just,
And I will be gladly to help out
yeah.
if
I'm gonna
Anyway, should I would be
keep it
glad.
real on the documentary. I'm telling you though, everything. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Everything gonna be real. It is me. That's why I always talk to my kids, and they be like, "Coach, why?"
Yes, Moj. That's my big brother too. So Moj, he will make sure he gets it done, gets it
Yeah,
in. I really want you to get linked up with Moj because Moj has a lot of pull in this documentary as well. Oh, I'm
oh yeah.
sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
But that's why I tell my kids
Yes.
be like, "Coach, why are you always so aggressive?" I'm like, that's just me. Like a lot of people in anything they've been in the NFL, they made it and to be a successful movie star, whatever. They haven't
Mm-hmm.
changed. They always been them. See, when you change, then people look at you like, oh no, we want the same person. So I stayed.
But we had before,
Yeah,
right?
I can't.
No problem, big bro. You know I got you. You know I got you. I love you, big bro. But yes, and that's what I always say. We never know who we may come across. And once we get across that person, we should not change for nobody.
Right.
A lot of people was like, "Oh, I didn't know you that kind of person. I thought you was gonna be changing up on me." What do I need to change for?
Right. Because I ain't changing for nobody. Everybody, they told me that.
I'm still living. I'm still suffering. I'm still
Yeah,
suffering. Suffering is suffering.
right.
You know
They were
what I'm
like,
saying? I don't care how much money a millionaire has.
right.
I feel like that millionaire should not change who they were before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody should not change for who they are. And that's one thing I had to learn. Like, you don't change. I don't care how many people they want you to, it's not even about my numbers. It's not even about the mind frame. It's about who I talk to every single day. Maybe I can lift them up and they can lift me up.
Right. Amen. I agree.
So I'm always gonna be hilarious. Some people think I'm hilarious. Some people's like, what the heck is she talking about? I'm just saying. Some people like, huh? That's not at the topic. But then once I get done say what I needed to say, then I'm like, oh, that's what she meant. She went around the bushes just to go ahead and say what she needed to say. Yeah, sometimes I do that, but in the meantime, I'm not changing. I don't think I'm better than nobody. I'm not, I always say this here. I don't think that I'm no better than Jesus. Because that's the only man that is better than all of us right now. He's in a higher state. He can help us. He can guide us and lead us. But other people cannot lead. We could only go by the leadership and the talk that they give us.
Right.
And follow through. We're not followers. We are the leaders. But it's only a higher power of leader that is God. And I think I'm lower than the average person. The reason why I've been is because I'm just not getting my credit together. I'm not going to change. I'm still going to be me. I'm going to still act like a little 5-year-old kid jumping on bumper bees and, I'm going to get in the bean bag with my kid grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? They making me, I don't even want to go bungee jumping. That's something I did when I was 18 years old, and I'm ready to do it again. I'm just like a kid. I want to do more. Thank you. Thank you. I will, big bro. I will. And like I said, I just want to act like a kid. The reason why being because there's so much that these kids today don't know how to do at the end of the day.
Right. These kids, they need guidance. They need a lot of guidance. See, and that's when I come into play. And like I said, I've been doing this for 9 years. So getting a kid, and I listen to the parents when they tell me, oh, my child going to do this. Oh, he didn't smoke weed. He didn't did this. He didn't that. I listen. I ain't gonna lie. I listened for like a little while, but after the week, I was like, man, give me your child. By the time he come back next week, that next month,
He'd be a better
a
person.
different story with me. Because I'm not saying I'm gonna be hoorah and aggressive with him. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna give him the real and preach to him and talk to him. You don't gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? I can find you a job. I can find you something to do if that's what you really want to do. But I got a kid now. His mama called me. Man, I really want to thank you. I appreciate you. You was a blessing from God. And I'd be like, you don't got to thank me. I appreciate you for letting me reach out to
Having him,
you. Yeah,
right.
because at the end of the day, I just was doing my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't wake up and be like, hey, let me go be a mentor. No, I've been doing it for so long. I just never pushed it. But now since I push it, now I'm taking it serious because I see that a lot of kids need my help. So if I could get back to the community and get these kids the help that I really didn't have coming up, so why not? Why not reach a kid and give him some if he really need it? I'm not gonna never tell a kid, oh man, I can't help you. You gonna make my name. You gonna make my name look bad. No, I would never do that. I would say, hey man, let me talk to you for a minute. I do this all day. Hey man,
Right.
where you see yourself in 5 years? A lot of kids tell me dead, jail. I be like, nah, bro, that's not the wave. You don't see yourself being no engineer, no carpenter, going to college, getting a degree. You don't see yourself. Oh, I be in the
Right.
streets. I'm a hustler. Well, you don't gotta be a hustler. But then see when I
You
like,
got it right.
you know that only leads to two things, right? What that is, like, is either your mama gonna call a second line? Well, we got a second line band out here. When they have a funeral, they do second line band. I said, your mama gonna have a second line
Yeah.
band and put your face on a t-shirt, or she gonna be coming to see you with a jumpsuit on. Is it the two plays that's gonna happen? Man, why people always say that? Because it's the truth. Like, it's the God truth.
Truth.
Like, y'all ain't the only person that been around and seen stuff and seen this, did that, seen that. I was once 14, 15, 16 years old, so I know the outskirts of that. I didn't see it with my own two eyes. And now I'm 35, now it's time to get back to these little young boys and let them know, man, let me take you on a ride with me, with Men of Excellence. Let me show you some stuff. Let's go travel somewhere. Let's go to the beach or something. Let's go have bowling. Anything y'all want to do to just keep them together and keep them occupied. So, love what I.
Yes. And that's the only thing about the truth is a lot of parents, and you got some parents that are afraid of the truth because I'm understanding, realizing that, once you have that mind state of frame, oh, 5 years I may be there, or 5 years I'm not going to school. You got some that do want to go to HBCU. You got some that do want to go to an all-state university. But in the meantime, we have to encourage our children every single day. Even as me as a parent, I know I have to tell my daughter, what do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, I'm planning on going to school. I want to go to college. I'm going to Spelman. I'm like, okay, cool. I see where your head is at. When I asked my middle son, hey, what do you see yourself in middle school? Oh, mom, I'm planning on going to the NFL. I'm already in college. I'm planning on doing what I need to do for 4 years, and then I'm going my way to the NFL. I'm going straight to the NFL. I want to go pro.
Right.
Okay. Now, when I asked my oldest son, that was a questionable. And I had to tell him, look, it's time for you to get your life right. You 23 years old.
Yeah.
You're a father of two. What are you going to do?
Right.
You can't depend on me all the time because I'm not going to be here too long. My time is almost outdated. Mama, stop saying that. I said, it's the honest truth. It's the honest truth. Sit down and sit. I'm talking to my dog. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got mine.
That's Kobe.
Yeah.
Sit. He trying to get his clout and he ain't getting it tonight. He already got 5 minute
That's why
fame.
that's why I put mine in the cage. I got a Rottweiler, so he ain't in a cage. He can get on my nerves.
Yes, but I already know what he want. He want to go lay down, but I'm not gonna let him lay down in my bed. Not right
Right.
now. But um, my oldest son, I had to guide him every single day. Look, when you gonna get this done? When you gonna get that done? When you gonna go? You signed up for the army. When you gonna go? Mama, I'm gonna go real soon. I just want to make sure what I want to do. I'm like, look, you got 2 kids. Your mind frame is already set.
Right.
You know, your mind frame is already set. So you shouldn't even have that kind of problem, and you shouldn't even be thinking about that kind of issue because it should be already set of what you need to do in life.
Right.
You know, he didn't realize what I was saying. Wait before you have sex. Those 3 words. You know it. He was like, no, mama, I really like. No, wait before you have sex. Because sex is not the word right now. You got to get your education. You got to get your college degree. You got to get this done. Wait. But he didn't want to wait. And now he's like, one thing I can say is thank God there's a God. That he's still living. I jumped him, literally jumped this boy out of the game. Literally jumped him out of the game. And I told the guys, I don't know who you all are, but when y'all see this one here, look the other way. He ain't going to be a part or initiated to nothing. He's going to join my game.
Mm-hmm.
And one man was like, bro, you can't hang around us. Your mom know too many people. Your mom know too many police officers. Your mom, I know who your mother is. And that's how they kept saying it. Your mama linked up with this person. Your mama linked up with that person. Ain't no way. You can't be hanging around
My,
us. You ain't getting us locked up. You ain't getting us killed. Your mama know too many people, and this is what I told him. And he looked at me. He said, "Mom, did you know?" I said, "No, I don't know nothing, but I know one thing. Your butt going back to school." And sure enough, he went back to school, and I had to force him to go back to school, because, like I told him, 2 things can happen: jail time or death. And right now, I don't have time to bury none of you all. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to go into nobody's funerals and trying to make out that kind of arrangements. No, I'm not ready for that. And they my children looked at me like, oh no, mama crazy. Mama, don't mess with mama today. Because of the simple fact, when I'm about to say to this, guys, sometimes as a parent, you have to put that inner force, especially if their father is not around or there's no male figure around them. You have to put a male force on your
right.
children. As a single Black mom, and I think I did a great indeed to have 3 graduates out of high school. Well, actually, 3 graduates out of 8th grade, 2 graduates out of high school.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to share with you tonight. Like, I know it's kind of hard, but I know you had like a single mom came to you to say, look, can you help me out with my son, or can you help me out with my daughter? I know you had some kind of idea that somebody can reach out to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I had that just at my last Feed the Homeless in the Community event. I had that happen to me. A lady walked up on me and like, excuse me, what is this? And what do you do? And I told her. And she's like, for real? Well, I have a 10-year-old grandson. He just don't listen. And another lady like, I have a
Mm,
13-year-old son. He don't listen. I say, look, send him to me. By the end of the week, he don't listen. And I have a kid out there. He was doing some bad stuff. And I said, you
mhm,
see that kid over there? I said, look, you go to that kid right now and ask him how I changed his life and watch what he tell you. I said, his mama would have never thought he would have been out here with a button-down polo on with some slacks. I got him out here like that, though. It's just, and I just don't, when we do events, everybody be like, man, they look together. You're supposed to look like that. You're supposed to look, when you go out in the community, you're supposed to look like Porter. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to look together. You're supposed to have on the same.
Right.
Everybody know who you is. That's how people gonna know who you are. You don't want to go out there with no raggedy jeans on and a long t-shirt with some. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out. You gotta be casual sometimes. And I just be showing them switch it up a little. Switch it up a little. You don't have on. You don't gotta have on some tops and some Adidas pants. Put your button down shoes and a belt. Put your shirt in your pants and come out here. And that's what I did for my last home. Oh, I had how many kids? I had 12 or 10 kids was out there at the last event. All of them had these shirts. I don't know if you can see. Hold up, but I'm going to give you one so I can send it to you. That's the excellent. Yeah. And they had the name on it. And all of them, I wore the red one, they wore the white one. And they had their shirt and their pants, dress shoes. I got the pictures all on the page and everything. And it was a nice event. The news came out there. It was nice. So I'm just it's live. That's it. I ain't trying to get no publicity for this, no none of that. I'm just trying to change the life. That's it. I feel like if I could reach one, I could teach them all.
You know what that Sandra says, right? Teach one. Each one.
Yeah.
Each one you teach one. And this is my other one I always say too. Every action is a reaction.
Yeah.
Every action is a reaction because what these children don't realize is they see what the outsiders are doing. They looking at, how do you feel about these music nowadays? Do you think it's affecting our children today than it did when we was coming up? Or do it have anything with the music today?
What you gotta understand, like, all right, these kids, what, 14, 15, young boy, Fredo Bang, Pooh Shiesty, they all them, Lil Durk. But at the same time, you gotta put yourself in these shoes, because when we was their age, we would listen to the High Boys, Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Turk, Cash, No Limit. Who else was listening to?
Tupac, Biggie, NWA, Luke.
And you know, they had some stuff. They had some heat.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we
really. We can name and it goes this on and on and on.
Nas, Jay-Z, the old, the younger. So it go on and on. But that's why I tell a lot of people you can't really fault them kids for the music they listening to, because that's their age bracket. When we had music that was our age bracket. So I mean, but like if I when they get in the van with me, I take them someplace. We play their music, but they don't put the cursing version on, but they play the music. Like,
right, you do the clean version. You don't put the explicit on that. You put the clean version on
out
there.
of respect, they'll put on the clean version before I put it on, because it's just out of respect. But they listen.
Right.
That's their music. That's what they listen to. They listen to, Young Boy, Durk, like I said, or Pooh Shiesty. You can name who else? Jada Youngin. I know a couple of them now. I'm 35, might be 35, but I know a couple of them now.
And I'm in my early 40s, so I know the game. So yeah.
I know the game. The other kid that was from Chicago, King Von. And I jammed a little music a little bit, because I don't like to be stuck up around my kids when I'm mentoring them. I don't want them to.
Right.
Oh, man,
sometimes you gotta let them be free.
Let them be free. You gotta
let them be free.
Sometimes I jam with them. Like, come on, like that. Yeah, what is? They be like, Coach, this such and such. We a jam. I think that's why my kids love me so much, because who the person that I am. And when I'm around them, they love to be around me. Like some of my kids, when they come to my house, I have a game night for them. They don't want to leave. They be like, Coach, we'll sleep on the.
Wow.
I'm like, y'all ain't gonna sleep on the floor, bro. I get y'all no clothes. We don't need no air mattress. We'll sleep on the floor. Give us a game. Give us the game, the PlayStation, some food, and some water. I'm good. Then they don't be caring. They'll be there all night. They'll play. They'll play Madden tournaments, NBA, 2K tournaments. It's just a vibe. Like it's just a vibe. And yeah,
Yes. And that's what most kids need is like, hey, let's go play the game. Like, we have a game room called ESPN. And then we got another one called David Buster's. So when I do is, like, my daughter, she said, I want to go to David Buster's. I'm not even sure David Buster's is open. But like I told her, I can go find a place anywhere and I can go shut it down. No, Mama, don't shut it down. I don't want you to shut nothing down because you know I'm good for that. No, Mama, don't shut nothing down because if I'm going to a place, I'll shut the whole system down. Like, hey, look, we're going to have a pack house. We're going to have to shut it down. You know, we're going to shut this place down. They were like, hey, come on, bring it in because that's where the money is at right now. So,
right.
me, I can go anywhere now. And I didn't know, when, like I said, yesterday was a prime example. They was like, oh, I know you. I'm like, huh? Pointing. I was like, nah,
I
I know you. I was like, wow, because I didn't know who followed me. I never
right.
knew. And this is what I always say. I never know who may follow me because once they start following me on Instagram and they see me keep going, they see me saying, doing this for this person and doing this for that person and sponsoring that person and supporting that person. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
who that person?
and never
Right.
know. I never know. And so now one guy told me, he said, you could come over here anytime you want to and we'll shut the place down for you. What?
Right.
I never had that done before because I can go into any place and this is my own city. I was like, oh yeah, you want to have your daughter's graduation party? He's like, what are you doing for your daughter's graduation party? I'm like, I don't know if she's going to even have a graduation party. I don't know what may happen. He said, bring her over to my place. We got you. We'll shut the place down for
Well, I
you.
know where to come at when I want to party. I hope he shut it down with me. I'm coming to shut it because I ain't never been sick.
Exactly. And I was like, wow. And this is a Black owner. And shout out to Shade, because Shade is the one that told me this, guys. Like, you could come out here anytime you want to. I'm like, Black brother out of my own city and state. Shout out to Shade. And he gonna come on next month. I can't wait till next month coming, guys. I'm gonna have all the Chicago people on my podcast. So y'all gonna be looking forward. I'm trying to get my city to come together and see what we can do and see how we're gonna be able to help you to bring these children back together to where it needed to be. And I will mention your name.
Mention it. Yeah.
I will mention your name and I will shout out to you, next month I have Shy Bliss. I'm trying to get Michael Collier next month. I am trying to get all of my people to come together. I am, big bro. Look, like I said, August. Oh, let me tell you this. I want everybody to come to August. Come for my birthday. I already told the guy when my birthday is. I talked to Mr. Shade, and I already told him, look, I don't even know what I'm going to do for my birthday, but I would like to have my party here. Is it okay? He gave me his word, said yes. So next Sunday, I'll be, I'll be at his place next Sunday because I'm taking my mom out for Sunday brunch. So if I'm going to shut the place down, I will. August, y'all come. Come. I want everybody to come in August.
Um,
Because I want to have comedians. Hey, Mojo, we got to get Michael Collier to come back up here in August for my birthday. because I want him to come down and, do his comedy. I want to do a comedy fest because always wanted somebody to come do the comedy. I want a singer. I wanted the whole 9 yards. My birthday is August 16th. So I'm trying to do it before my birthday, or should I do it after my birthday? But I want to go to Vegas after my birthday because my sister, her name is Miss Arkansas, and she's going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you can be able to be free to go to Vegas, she's doing a real special show out there in Vegas, and it's going to be live taping. So yes,
I got to.
but so I'm inviting you to come out here, so we can go ahead and kick it. We need to kick it hard.
I got you. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And flight, yes. Because I was gonna come to Vegas for my birthday, and I'm like, man, I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas. I'm like, forget, I'm still gonna go to Vegas, but what I'm gonna do with my Chicago people. But now I know. I'll probably have some flyers made, or may have it professional made and everything. So I'm also going to get some people involved too. The people who did the photography, I had linked up with them last night, and I told them I was going to give them a call this evening because I have so much to do this morning. So I really didn't have time to go do this morning, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because you know what, timing is everything, right? It is everything. So, yes. So I'm just grateful that you and I be able to chop things up, and keep striving with these babies. They're going to need it.
Well,
They're
I
going
ain't
to need
stopping
it.
for nothing.
Because we want some of that. We need that energy over here. And I'm going to show you, and I got some more pictures for you. And then screenshot what happened over the weekend. So,
That's one of my kids.
we
Put him in
going.
the excellence. He just,
Hi, Royal.
Roy.
His name is Royal.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Royal.
Roy.
Nice to meet you. Hopefully I meet you soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, how old is Royal? Now, that's one of the babies, or that's the teenagers?
Roy, he's going to be a senior. He's a senior high school quarterback, matter of fact.
Wow, for what high
He goes to
school?
John Eric.
And what college he entering? I know the college.
He's smart. I don't know what college. We ain't talk about it yet. We talk, but we ain't talk about it yet.
Make sure you go to HBCU, because I heard they doing a whole lot of fundraising for HBCU scholarships. So get into the scholarships, get into McDonald's scholarships, get into Mariano scholarship, get into Burger King scholarships. I'm telling you now, because I was fighting for my son to get his scholarship to where he's at now. So get into all the scholarships. Make sure you keep up your grade point average. Do not take up Japanese, because Japanese, I heard, it was a whole lot harder compared to what my son told me. It was extra hard. So if you think about it, think twice about Japanese, even though it's a good subject and good learning, but it is super hard because my son is having such a hard time learning it. So my best bet for me to give to you, take up Espanol. Very easy to learn. I took up 1 and 2, so keep doing it. Espanol, which is Spanish. So take up Spanish. That's my thoughts to give to you, young man. So salute, congratulations. But yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell him, I'm like I said, I'm like a mom. I would love to talk to him, so they can give him advice for what I've been through for my son. They gave my son a whole full scholarship, a whole full ride, and found out because he had an F in Japanese class that he was very disappointed. Took his grade down. And they was like, oh, he's partial now. I'm like, oh, no. we didn't sign up for this. We signed up for a full scholarship,
Right.
and I wound up having to pay $2,000, which I didn't mind. I sure didn't mind because I was like, okay, $2,000. How long can we wait? And so I made a fundraiser. And when we made quite a bit of the fundraiser, and I still had, it was like, oh, we owe $1,000. I'm like, okay, cool. Gave him like 600 of it. Oh, you're fine. We don't need it no more. Huh? But that's how God works. And I'm like, I thought you all said it was $1,000, and I gave you 600 of it, and you told me you was fine. It was like, oh, he's fine now. So I had to sit back and say, wow, I never knew college was that hard if you didn't have a scholarship. And now it's even harder if you have even a scholarship. So I was like, wow, children are fighting for scholarships,
Right. Yeah, it is. It's kind of tough on them kids, but them kids just got to keep fighting. College ain't hard. College ain't easy now. I remember them days.
Mhm. No, not for my long
They ain't
shot.
coming knock on your door and telling you to go to class. You got to go to class.
Yeah, that is so true.
Yeah.
That is so true. But I wanted to say, I know you're probably tired, had a long day. Look, I wanted to say thank you again for talking with me, round two with you, with the conversation, to give me the quite update for what you're doing with the young men and women. Keep up the blessing. You got my honor. I'm saluting you with your documentary. Hope it's to be a movie. Be trying to get you to do a movie for what you're doing. The documentary. I'll probably see that on Netflix. Is it going to be on Netflix or is it going to be on
It's going to be on
Showtime?
Netflix. I talked to
Oh, I'm in. I'm already locked in as a
I actually
Netflix.
I talked to I have to go meet with them Friday. They coming down here and they're gonna take me out to eat. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about how long the documentary is gonna be on Netflix, how they're gonna shoot it, who's gonna interview me. I really want my dude Steve Harvey to interview me. I love Steve Harvey, that's my dude. I like
Well, I interview you.
yeah. I mean, anybody, I don't care. I just want to get
I do the interview. If you want me to do the interview, hey, I'm already interviewing you. So if you want me to do it, I do it.
right. I still got
I would do
that
it.
flyer for the car wash too.
Well, like I said, whenever you send me the pictures and see how you want me to handle it for you, I will lay it out, do an outline and everything, so I can be able to help you out with that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna charge you. I'm
I
not.
appreciate
You know,
it.
you can post it up, or if you want to, you can, you know, do however you want to do it. But I'm here. Oh man, that's like free time with me. Because when I post up my flyer, a lot of people like, who did your flyer? I did my own flyer. I didn't have to pay Nigeria or Kakabudas or Thailand. I didn't have to pay those people to, even though they wanted me to, to pay them. I'm like, man, I can do this on my own. But I don't mind doing it for you. You're like my first brother, so hey,
It's
like my big brother.
a
So
long distance.
hey, yeah, from another mother. But like I said, if you want me to interview
Yeah.
you, I don't mind. I'm here.
Yeah.
I have all those 10,000 questions for you. If I have to go over my
You
notes,
probably the only person. Well, they got more people on here. They know now. I haven't told nobody about that, about the Netflix thing. I never told nobody about it yet. You probably the first. So you the first, and whoever on here, they know now. So everybody gonna know about the Netflix thing. Yeah, I ain't never tell nobody yet because I wanted to keep it a secret. But now I see it ain't a secret. They got people on here.
well,
Netflix is trying to do a documentary on your boy. coming to New Orleans. They gonna try to do a documentary on me, and I'm about to get it popping. I've been writing and think about the scenes and the scenery, what I want to do it, what I'm gonna do it at, what I'm gonna say. So it's about to get real with Men of Excellence. Like I said, it's just not a short term program with Men of Excellence. Like this is long term. Like this long term. When my
Yeah.
boys go to college and after they graduate college, have kids, house, call, I'm still gonna keep in contact with them. I don't care where they go, what they won't do after that. Become lawyers, doctors, whatever. I'm still gonna call you and be like, hey man, what's up? How you doing? Because this is
A publicist.
yes,
Because we're going to be looking for some
right,
publicists, men and women. So women, don't get all discriminated. Like, oh, no, we have men publicists as well with the women publicists. So, hey, we may need some attorneys because it's the documentary. We gonna need brothers and sisters like you guys. You know, keep your hair strong. Don't let let me tell you, you don't mind if I talk to your kids, do you? For 5
uh-uh.
seconds. Listen up, guys. Listen up to me real good. Do not, and I'm going to say this again, do not let anybody discourage you. Do what you want to do. Learn what you want to learn. Do what you can do. Because your excellence is everything. Always remember, you don't know who may be watching you. But always take this in mind. And especially in heat. I'm telling you, like I'm telling my children all the time. I got 3 of them. Always remember, keep God first, positive mind, positive energy. Don't let nobody take your joy away, and don't let anybody take your character away, because you are the next future. You are our next future. You are our next lawyers, doctors, attorneys, publicists, whatever you want to do. And make sure it's not what you want to do. Always remember, it's God want you to do. Because God, you have to put in first. Without God, there's no you.
Right.
And don't think that you are beyond or above anybody, because we are still mentoring as one.
Right.
Because God always have their place of standards and saying, look, stop, stand still, and pray. Those are my encouraging words that I needed to give
So
to
wait,
you
was you
guys.
talking to me or was you talking to the kid? That's wait, hold on. I've been here, like, hold up. She talking to me? Because I took some of that, what you said just now. I felt like it was getting to me. Ooh, Lord, that was powerful. I like that. I'm a youth.
See, that was God speaking to me through you, because through your children. No, actually, let me rephrase that. That was God speaking to
Right.
me, to your children, through
Yep.
you.
Man, that's crazy. But you know, I always tell my kids though. I said this. One of the coaches said the other day at practice, and I took it and I be running with it. And I've always preached. I said, you can't tell. Get there. You can't tell. No, you can't tell. Been there how to get there because you trying to get there. You can't. It ain't gonna work. Because you don't know so much, and you really don't. And I've been there, so you can't tell. Been there how to get there because you never got there. And they were like, "What that mean?" I like just think. You can't really tell me because I've been there already. I've been there already. Like I said, I've been 14, 15, 16. I've been there already. I'm just trying to give you. I'm
Peer
just trying to give you the stuff
Peer
to get
pressure
there.
is one.
But,
Right. Peer pressure is one, because you know what? You're going to find out what let me tell you something too, guys. Listen to this real good. Not everybody is your friend.
mm.
Can I repeat that to y'all? If I need to repeat, me throw them hearts up. If I need to repeat that to you, throw your hearts up right now. If I need to repeat that to you, all